When you're sick, you don't want to wait in a doctor's office. Skip the waiting room with waitfromhome.com. Brought to you by UMC Physician Network Services. Check into the clinic online or on your phone, and we'll call or text when your doctor's ready. Your comfort is important. Waitfromhome.com.
Welcome in, everyone, to the UMC Health System Avalanche-Journal postgame show. Zach Long, Nick Kosmider from Jones AT&T Stadium, where the Texas Tech Red Raiders have just been defeated by the Texas Longhorns 31-22. And Nick Kosmider, if there was a mistake to be made, Texas Tech found a way to make it.
Yeah, everything from penalties to negative yardage plays in key situations, questionable play calling. Pretty much everything that the Red Raiders could have had gone wrong for themselves, it went wrong. 4 different trips into the red zone today that came away with either just a field goal or no points at all. They just were not able to capitalize. Offense moved all day long, got into position, but they just could not finish. A lot of times it was penalties in the red zone that pushed them back. That happened 2 different times. They had a touchdown called back. Just everything that could have gone wrong for them did, and that's why they're sitting here with yet another loss to Texas.
And, they're very upset afterwards. It was fairly obvious, and one of the reasons is Texas offense came in here with a plan, and they executed well. 2 huge pass plays in the first half from David Ash to Mike Davis really proved to be the difference in this football game.
Yeah, Texas comes in here as this power-running team, but they changed the tide of the game with 2 huge pass plays from David Ash, who got pulled against Kansas. He had a great start to the game through 2 huge touchdown passes. Tech got burned on both plays. And that really kind of made it so that Tech was having to play catch-up the entire day. But, again, that really wasn't the problem. They were in there to be able to do that. They were always in position to score. They score to make it 24-22, elect to go for 2 points at the very end of the third quarter. And so at that point, they don't get it. They're down 2. Once Texas scores a touchdown, now Texas Tech is chasing 2 scores. We didn't get to ask Tommy Tuberville about that. He started speaking before a lot of the media had a chance to get in there and wasn't asked about it. So, so all kinds of things today just hurt them. It seemed like you said earlier, anything that could went wrong did.
And now the ramifications of this game, Nick, and you look at it, we talked about it beforehand. We knew it was going to be a big, crucial game. If you want to be in that top bowl tier, be in that conversation to be a top 3 team in the conference, you had to win this. They didn't get it done. They dropped to 6-3. And now you're looking at a tough road ahead. You got some favorable games left, but you also got some games that now there's going to be some doubt with after what happened out here today. Yeah,
and folks have seen this. They saw this last year. It was a solid start. Last year it was 5-2. This year it was 6-1. And since they went 6-1, they've dropped two games. Of course, they played Kansas State, a monster last week. But this is a game that they felt like they really needed to win to make this season a special one the way that they wanted to. They were favored, and they had so many opportunities. A school record crowd here to see it today. But they just could not capitalize, and so now they're faced with needing to win kind of the rest of their games to put them in a higher tier position for a bowl game and to get kind of to that top tier of the conference where they want to go. But this one's going to sting a while. It's going to take a little bit longer to get over for these guys.
And if there's any good news from what happened out here today, they have Kansas in here next week, who's getting better, very quietly getting better, Nick. But my goodness gracious, they got to come out next week and get some confidence back with a win over the Jayhawks.
Yeah, they have to, and you're right. It's a team they're not going to be able to take lightly. It's the Big 12. Kansas is making some big strides. Almost beat this Texas team that we saw today. Played pretty well. So they're going to need to get off the mat as quick as they can and be ready to go again.
Well, we'll have much more from you from this game. Texas Tech's lost to Texas, and we'll start getting you ready for the KU game next week. You know where you're going, LubbockOnline.com, RedRaiders.com for full coverage of Texas Tech and Texas. For Nick Kosmider, I'm Zach Long. This has been the UMC Health System Avalanche-Journal postgame show. We'll see you next time.